The mighty Himalayas are known for being the abode to the most complex of ecosystems known to the humankind. Life in these young mountains is supported by the vivid forest, which covers almost 18% of the geographical area of India. The Western Himalayan temperate ecoregion is highly dependent on the widely distributed flora, such as various species of conifers, rhododendrons, horse chestnuts, birches, maples, and most importantly, the oaks. The broad leaves of the climax species not only gives the forest a dense overstory, but also act as a protective sieve for the little ones breathing on the moist grounds. One may get amused by the sheer elegance of the Gymnosperms. However, the forest grounds are also shared with their sophisticated counterparts, the flower-bearing Angiosperms. And the nectar robbers. Displaying mutual cordiality, the primates disperse the seeds for their nourishers. The microclimatic conditions with transient temperature and precipitation enhance the habitat for the mosses, forming the moist cushioning to facilitate the growth of other vascular seedlings. These inconspicuous firstborns of the forest beds are vital for the overall health of the ecosystem. The Bryophytes are an indicator species which, despite of their amazing resilience, are intolerant of pollution and often disappear from polluted areas. The Pteridophytes, contemporaries of the dinosaurs from the prehistoric era, have stood the test of time. The phylum harbors a huge diversity of ferns and fern allies, which are highly hydrophilic and show tremendous growth in rainy season. The epiphytic and lithophytic ferns wrap the boulders, branches, and rocks, providing coverage and protection to the growing rhizomes. The endurance of these primitive species is commendable. However, the life finds a way for the less competent as well. The minuscule bacteria and fungi spread wide in the forest help in the decomposition of the top layer, thus acting as manure machines for the trees, benefiting from them. From the clouds to the soil, from the leaves to the snags, and from the spores to the pores, the one element that binds this ecosystem together is the water. Life in these temperate broadleaved forests is solely driven by the young streams and springs flowing from every nooks and crevices of the forest. These little springs further unite and form larger streams. These little streams leave behind the tender forest, seeping through the exquisite forest floor, hopping past the rock beds and twigs to the riverines, where they are overexploited and polluted. There are 5 million springs across India, of which nearly 3 million are in Indian Himalayan region alone. Nearly 50% of the springs in this region are drying out due to landscape degradation, deforestation, and land use conversion. We are experiencing frequent water crises almost every alternate year. It's need of the hour to understand the latent relationship between forest and water cycling system. It's time the humans remove their selfish, murky spectacles to see the clear blue sky.